When we talk about professional tennis, we're almost always talking about the big singles champions. But there's another kind of master on the court, the specialist. Today, we're going to dig into the journey of a player who made a really strategic choice to go all in on a specific discipline. And by doing that, he became a huge asset for Indian tennis. So let's get into the story of Sriram Balaji.
So, what really makes the perfect doubles partner? I mean, is it just about having a huge serve? Or maybe it's that unspoken chemistry with the person on your side of the net. Or is it something else entirely, a really unique set of skills that you've sharpened over years and years of focus? Keep that question in your back pocket as we unpack Balaji's career. All right, first up, let's meet the man himself, Sriram Balaji. Now, his name might not always be the one grabbing the headlines, but trust me, he has become one of the most reliable, most dependable figures in Indian tennis, a true dynamo in the world of doubles. To really get Balaji's journey, you have to understand this term, double specialist. This isn't just about playing with a buddy. It's a full-on career choice. It means you're dedicating everything, your training, your strategy, to the unique angles, the super fast plays at the net, and the teamwork that makes or breaks a doubles match. Balaji's career is pretty much a masterclass in how to do this.
Okay, so every journey has to start somewhere, right? For Balaji, it all began in Coimbatore. I mean, we're talking a long way from the famous grass courts of Wimbledon. This is where he built the foundation for a career that would eventually take him all over the world.
And you can see the dedication right from the get-go. He was born in 1990, and by the early 2000s he was already in serious training. After cutting his teeth on the junior circuit representing India, he made that huge leap. He turned pro in the late 2000s. You know, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. This was built on years of pure, hard foundational work.
And this is where his story takes a really crucial turn. Like a lot of young players, he started out playing both singles and doubles. But then, a major shift happened. He figured out where his real strengths were, and he started to master a very specific craft. And that's a tough call for any player, you know? It often means giving up that dream of individual glory in singles for a path that's all about collaboration.
And here's what that choice looked like in practice. Yeah, in singles, he competed. He got some really valuable experience on the Pro Tour. But look at the doubles column. That became his primary focus. And the results? They absolutely followed. This is where he carved out his niche, winning a bunch of titles on the ITF and ATP Challenger circuits. The path to success was crystal clear.
So, what does it actually take to be that good at doubles? Well, it comes down to a very specific toolkit. First, that big serve. It's a massive weapon in doubles, right? It sets up your partner for an easy put-away at the net. Then there's his aggressive net play. That's his bread and butter. He's also great on fast courts where you have like zero reaction time. And that solid two-handed backhand, it gives him a ton of stability. That, right there, is the toolkit of a doubles pro.
Of course, in doubles, you're only as good as the person standing next to you. Balaji has teamed up with some of the biggest names in Indian tennis. We're talking Vishnu Vardhan, Jeevan Nedunshazian, and the legend himself, Rohan Bopanna. It just goes to show you how collaborative this discipline he chose to master really is.
All that specialized training, all those partnerships, it all built up to the highest honor any athlete can get, representing their country. And this is where his decision to focus on doubles really paid off, on the biggest stage.
Just listen to this. His powerful serve and solid double skills made him a dependable player in team competitions. That one word, dependable, that is everything. In a crazy high-pressure situation like the Davis Cup, being dependable is pure gold.
So his whole toolkit, that booming serve, that confidence at the net, it was basically tailor-made for the Davis Cup. In that format, a single doubles point can literally swing the entire contest. And having a specialist like Balaji on your team, well, that gave India a huge, reliable edge.
But Balaji's story doesn't just stop with his own wins. Not at all. His impact is still growing today because he's actively shaping the future of Indian tennis in two really important ways.
He's really playing this dual role. On one hand, he's still an active player, out there grinding it out on the tough ATP circuits. His career is far from over. But on the other hand, he's become a mentor, taking all that specialized knowledge he fought for and using it to guide the next generation of players who are just starting out. And that dual role makes him this essential link between the old guard and the new. By still competing at a high level, while also teaching what he knows, he's become more than just a player.
He's a pillar in the Indian tennis community, making sure all that passion and expertise gets passed down.
So, we've seen this incredible journey of a specialist who perfected his craft, served his country, and is now building its future. It just leaves us with one big question, right? As Balaji continues to pass on everything he knows, who is going to be the next one to pick up that torch for Indian doubles?